So we're gonna start another little short session, I think, tonight. Continuing with the castle build, or I guess it's a castle. I don't know if it's gonna be a castle, but the new build that we've been working on the last couple episodes. Short because I just finished a 12-hour shift, and so maybe I'll go for like an hour and a half, something like that. And today I want to focus really on the bridge. And so I made a couple changes to my character. If you watched my co-op stream last night, then I guess you'll you'll see that I've made some changes. So the serpent shield that I've been using has pretty much become obsolete at this point. So I've upgraded to the black metal shield and am learning how to stun with the block. It's like as I learned last night, an essential skill that you have to have in this game. So I took on the battle buddy for a while in the co-op stream, and I managed to get 7 stuns in a row at one point, which was pretty cool. So I'm gonna keep working on that, and yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I do also need to change my settings, because when I first started playing Valheim, I set the combat to easy. Just because I wanted to kind of take a tour without it being too heinous, and just totally forgot that I had it on that setting, and suddenly realized why I was having so much trouble, on a regular server. It's because I was playing on my server on easy. So I'm going to change that to normal. And so I'm working on doing that now. Let's see what we got here. No, it's gonna have to go back to the beginning. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go to normal settings, and we're gonna just play it how it was meant to be played. I got totally caught up in the whole idea of streaming this live, and completely forgot about the settings that I had made. So I've got to figure out. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna modify the combat back to normal. Where's that at? Yeah, okay. There we go. Do that real quick. On normal. So it'll be the battles I'm sure are going to be much harder, but I need to play on this. So on the normal setting, let me see. I'll take this off. I'm going to start the. I know we're just chatting and all, but. Do this so you can see what I'm doing. Get that going. Should have went. There it goes. Okay. So here's the modifier screen. I had it to easy. So we're just moving it to normal. I expect that I have my raid rate on much less as well. So let's put that on normal. So everything is on normal now. Yeah, so the game's going to be much harder. than what I've been playing. And we're gonna give it a go because I really need to learn how to block correctly, and the best way to do that is to do it in normal. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. So no more custom modifiers. It's real deal stuff. Part of the reason, I guess, why I did that is because I really wanted to get into when I first got introduced to Valheim on YouTube. I was really into the building. So, hey, what's up, Rez? Yeah, I just got home, and I wanted to get my settings all squared away in my world, and maybe do a little work on the bridge that I'm working on now. But yeah, I'll definitely join you guys in a little bit. I want to really work on getting the shield stuff down, because I realized last night how powerful that is. Hey, so again, like I was saying, I was really turned on by the building of this game because I came from Minecraft, and the building in Minecraft was always something that I was into too. As a matter of fact, on Minecraft, yeah, practicing the parry, I gotta do it. In Minecraft, most of the time I would just play in creator world and just build stuff. The other stuff in the game I really didn't care too much about. I just really loved the building, and I really got into watching building games on YouTube and Twitch, and I watched Crafty a lot. He really inspired me to try different things in my building, and so when Valheim came to Xbox, it gave me the opportunity to really just dig in, because building in Valheim is like no other game I've ever played. And then, of course, I got kind of swept up in the story and the quests and the combat and the crafting, all of that. Just, it's so immersive. I love this game. And then, so then I joined the co-op server and noticed that I was dying like all the time, like horribly. And I realized that my strategy that I had put together was based on a world where the combat was easy, because I didn't really care about the combat that much. I was just really into the building aspect of it. That's why I built the tower in my wife's world. And sorry about that. I don't know. Twitch does some weird things. I have this overlay thing, and it just does the weirdest stuff. Overlay expert. I really don't know how to use. Oh, there you go. See, it just did that all by itself. I didn't do that. It wasn't me. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna get in there, and we're gonna. I want to show you. I did a little bit of building. I think off camera. Last time we were building in the world, I was trying to figure out how to do the arches under the bridge, and I think I finally figured it out. So we'll go run over there real quick, and I'll show you what I did. So my goal for the bridge was to make it easy to bring stuff from here, from my main base, via the ship to the new base. Like if I need supplies, especially stuff that I can't portal, metals, and particularly iron in this case, because I'm going to need a lot of iron to make this build work. Potentially the bridge too, because there's quite a bit of difference between the bottom of the river and the top of the bridge. So let's go up there, and I'll show you what I did. I don't know why I'm carrying around my... so here's my new shield. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but I upgraded my shield to the black metal shield. And yeah, it's cool. I like it. Like the design. So, and it does. But food is always an issue, isn't it? Let's see. I need some more fish wraps. I think I have some more fish at the house, so I'll have to make some more of those. But I really want to go higher on this. I want to build some walls with crenellations on it. I've already talked a little bit about in my last episode how I want to expand this after I get this first one built. So we already know about that. But here are the very beginnings of a bridge that we're putting together. And some of this is shell. We're going to change a couple of things, right? It's not going to be all wood. There'll probably be wood and stone. But yeah, we've figured it out. We've, on this side, I got it all matched up, and it looks good. We were struggling with that at the end of the last episode. But yeah, it's great. So all we need to do is continue this kind of design, and we should be okay. Oh, and did I show you guys I found a pet rock finally? I don't know if I showed that to you. I put it on my table in my main base. When we go back to the main base, I'll show it to you. It was just by accident, and it was just right across the river over here. I was just collecting some rocks. This is how I haven't got much. Oh, I've got so much trash. Look at this trash. Oh, Lord. Oh, and I also got the helm. So I finally put down this, the root mask. And I got the padded helmet. Because the next boss in this world is Yagluth. And before I go to fight him, I'm gonna need to get the what is that? The from the ice caves. I have to build a robe from the what are they called? I can't remember what they're called, but the guys from the ice caves, you can make a robe that's fireproof. So that's what we have to do before we go fight Yagluth. I don't have enough stone, and I got too much crap on me, so let's take care of that real quick. Inventory is just a joke in this game. Everything else is great. It's just the inventory. It really just bothers me. I did manage to get some. Yeah. Alright, let's. You know what? Let's do this. I need to make some more fish wraps anyway. So I'll go and I'll drop all this stuff off and make some room. We'll do all that. I mean, I love my main base. I really do, but I kind of feel like I'm outgrowing it in a way because I mean, when I was in this base primarily when I built it, I was just starting to go into the swamp. I mean, I was still pretty much messing around in Black Forest. And I just started the swamp. That's how I was able to get some of the stone in place. So, let's see. I have some fish. Let's put away some stuff first here. Let's see what we got. We got blood bags. Got the thistle. We'll need that for the black pudding, which is great. I've got some fish wraps right there. Okay. So we made some. Alright, cool. Well, that's less cooking I have to do. Alright. Let me drop the black pudding up here. Yeah, okay. Corn meat. Yeah, and also when you're in building mode, you don't need this, this super high octane food so much anymore. Um, so I usually take a step down, or at least I've learned how to do that. I was burning through that stuff doing the building. Okay, so we don't do any more cooking right now. But what I do need to do is figure out what to do with this other stuff. And I think what I'd like to do is build a... So I'm going to need some fine wood and some copper nails. Let's see. So we're going to build... I think I'm going to build an armor stand. And I also want to build an item stand. So for the item stand, I need 1 bronze nail, 4 firewood. And for the armor stand, I need iron nails. Okay, other scraps. Good. Alright. Well, let's get that stuff. So I need fine wood. I may have to go chop the fine wood, honestly. I got all this tar, too. I need to start moving that over because I want to start making some of the dark wood stuff and put that into the new build. 8 is not going to be enough. I need to go get some more. What I did with my wolf pelt. I think I had like my old wolf cape. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, that's alright. No big deal. Okay, so we need some iron nails and we need some copper nails. We have both. More fine wood. I need, I think, one more of these. Oh yeah, I could put the little Halloween hat on top of my pet rock. That's great. The little witch's hat that I bought. That'll be fun. So I've learned that with the pet rocks, their faces change. Isn't that funny? We'll go back to the main house. For a second here. And so what we'll do when I'm finished here, we're gonna go back over to the co-op world tonight. I'll just do a quick switch, and if there's anybody here, we'll just raid it and go straight in. So there's my new pet rock. He has no face. Look, what happened to his face? I named him Wilson. If you know, you know. Pet rock doesn't have a face. I don't understand. Why is my pet rock blank? It's so weird. Well, I'm gonna put the wizard hat on him. So let's see what that looks like. It got smaller. That's cool. This is... Oh, that's cute. But he still doesn't have a face. What's up with that? Weird. Wait a minute, hang on a second. pick up... I can't pick up the... Is there... the food is... Okay. How do you pick up the pet rock once you set him down? Like, I don't think you can. Pet him. That's really weird. Is that? Yeah, 'cause I'm trying to pick him up. He doesn't have a face. Look. He's like, just no face at all. Unless it's the other way. Is he looking out the window? Did he move? I can't really tell. It's hard to see. Okay, fine. Let me look through the window. You have a face there? Okay, he had a face last time. So, maybe it's bugged. Xbox has... The Xbox version is kind of buggy in certain things. Like, I can't make signs, really. And it looks like the pet rock doesn't have a face anymore. Whatever. Okay, well, we'll put the hat on him. And then, there we go. Maybe he'll grow a face now that he has a hat to wear. I notice as you put different things on his head, his expression changes. Anyway, I'm gonna put an armor stand and I'll put it right there. And then I also want to hang the shield. So, let's see. And he's at the back. I can never tell. Oh, the arrows. That'll... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's good. Alright. We got the armor stand up. And I'm going to put... For now, I'm going to put the helmet, the hat, the old thing on. Yeah. I don't know what I did with all my old armor. I think maybe I put it on... I put it on my other armor stand. And for now, until I get the... Because I need more fine wood. I'm just going to put the shield here. It's, of course, turned around, so I don't like that. I want to put it where you can actually see it. It's nighttime. Let's go and go to sleep. I love boulders. So good. Yummy. Well, that's good. Really just a placeholder for now. I need pine wood. 4. Is it raining? Sure is. My boat. Look, my boat's gone. Yeah. My car got broken up. It must have gotten broken in the water. Look. The resin tells me everything I need to know. Yeah, I got attacked. That's weird. They shouldn't be attacking if I'm not there. You know? I can't even see the nails. Oh. Well, I needed to find wood, but I didn't want to. Yeah, I'm not seeing. It's so weird how the nails disappeared. It's right here. So the nails should have just be on the ground there, but I do not see them. Alright, whatever, we can always build another one. These copper nails. No, I can't hear you, right? That's the problem with the using the headphones. I think I'm just going to do that. You know what? I can always build a carve later. I need to get back to the other world though and get to work for a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think I just want to put it right there. Maybe right about here. A little bit higher. Right there. It's so hard to judge, you know, like... everything. Alright, we'll put the hat back on. Okay, and then for here, we'll put the shield. There we go. That looks pretty badass. Okay, shield, I've loved you. I've used you often, but now I must retire you. You've been a good companion. Move on. So I will hang you in effigy on my wall so that I can look back and remember with fondness all the good times we had. I got my barrel here. I'll just put all this in the barrel. Stopped raining. We were making some potions, weren't we? I think I made some health mead, maybe. I think I had made some. I'll have to check on that. Okay. Put the nails back away. Lots of iron. I think that's good. Yeah. I think we're good to go. Alright. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm down to like 19 needles. Do I have needles? Let me see. I need to make some more arrows. Yeah, there we go. But I don't have any needles. What do I do with all my needles? Up here? Yeah, only 5 though. What do I need to make needle arrows? Feathers, yeah. Okay, do I have feathers? I may have to go to my 5-point space. Yeah, that's wrong. Okay, we'll do that real quick. Go to 5 points. I'll make some arrows. And then go back to the main base there for a little bit. And then at some point, aha, here we go. Yeah, medium, there we go. I needed that medium healing mead. Okay, that's good. I don't need all that. I'm gonna put this away. And we'll put this here. Make another one. We're in good shape. So at some point in the near future, I'm gonna do a Black Forest run for ectoplasm, because I need to build a battle buddy, because I got a lot of practice to do with the sorry. Something sweet all day. I added me some sweets. There we go. There should be some feathers up here. Yeah. Oh, more needles too. Alright, I'll make some more arrows. There we go. I love these needle arrows. I think we're good. We'll go back. Before I go into the koi. Hey Dorgar, what's up, man? How's it going? So, yeah, we're gonna go back and work on the new bridge a little bit. It would be great if I could finish it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. It's just tricky, the engineering involved in building a bridge like that. You really have to kind of measure stuff out. And I mean, luckily, you don't. All you need to use is other build pieces to get your measurements for you, so it's kind of cool in that aspect of it. Okay, so here we go. And my mushroom, my lonely mushroom. Okay, so we need to go collect some more rock. I'm a little concerned about my pet rock because it seems that maybe he's a little depressed. You know. I mean, with no expression like that, would, you know, that could be a sign of depression. So my eventual plans, I talked about this a little bit. Whoa, yeah. Remember, the monsters are harder now. How about that? Yes. Man, it threw him, didn't it? Oh, shoot. Come on, I don't mess with you no more. Just using you to practice with. Yeah, for this river, I'm gonna dig it out. All this stuff's gonna come out, and I'm gonna go deeper because I want to be able to bring my longboat up here. And of course, all this is gonna be stone. We'll probably put some sort of like wood rails in certain spots. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. But I gotta find some stone. Big stone. I do need to cut this tree, though it's right in the middle of my path. So yeah, we're just gonna build, you know, a path. Wow. We're gonna build a path to where the boat is. Gosh, I hope my other boat didn't sink. That would suck. Maybe I should check on that. Sometimes on the Xbox, the boats start taking damage for no reason whatsoever, and they'll get destroyed. Let's go take a look. Anyway, we're gonna go this way. I need to go look at this, because now, because my carve broke up, I'm scared that my longboat broke up also, and I've got all that iron on it. In the right direction, sorta. Right here. So we're gonna build a road all the way down here. It's gonna take a long friggin' time. Oh, a rock. Oh, wrong tool. Stone. There's the boat. Okay, cool. So it's still there. Thank God. Woo! I was worried about that. Collecting the stone for the pylons for the bridge. Yeah, it's I mean, oh look, here's some good stones. Yes. Yes. Lots of big stones. Okay. Nice. All that. should probably check that out. I haven't been in that house yet either. Watch I find another beehive. No, there won't be a beehive in here. Nothing. There's Nathan in there. Oh. Why do they always do that? I'm getting pretty good at that. So I was messing around with a battle buddy last night and I got 7 parries in a row. It was fun. Looks like there's a good fishing spot here too. Rocks. How exciting that is. To me, playing these kind of games, the collection of the materials that you need to build with is just as much fun as actually doing the building. So, did I lose that rock? Oh, I got it. Okay. Of course. Stones. I think I'm full. Let me see. Yeah, I'm right at 450. Okay. Just in time too. So we need to head yeah, the Plains Walk. So just a straight shot. The problem with me just going straight is I've got that kind of weird cut where the river bends, and it would be impossible to build any kind of road or bridge over that. As you can see, like, look at this here. That's just brutal. So I decided to cut this way, which is how I'm going to take the road. I'm going to take the road along the ridge here, like this, and then cut up and go down that way. I think that's kind of the easiest way to deal with that. I was slow. I got to practice on the boar. Let's see. I'm practicing my parry. Okay, that was a block. But I want to parry. Can you parry the boar? No, so far not yet. Let's see. He does that little pause before he attacks. It's hard to know. Yeah, see, if you wait just a second longer. I don't know, can you parry a boar? Is it like a thing that you could even do? No. Missed that one. Let's see. He missed. I keep missing. Let's go over here where I can actually see. Oh, come on. Yes! So he doesn't stay phased for long. Just like a second. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is good practice. Gotta learn to pair. Oh, I wasn't even facing the right way. Okay, it's nighttime, dude. Alright, cool. So yeah, that's good. I can't really carry this stuff. Let me get over here. Alright, so that's the idea. Oh. Get good at that parry. Okay, it's an essential skill. I've learned this. That the parry is an essential skill. Hasty was telling me last night that the parry is so important that if you don't get it by the time you're in the Mistlands, you're pretty much toast. You can't go any further. And then when you get into the Ashlands, you not only have to be good at your parry, but you also have to be so good at it that you can parry multiple opponents. That seems like a crazy skill set to have. I'm just trying to parry one at this point. And maybe I get it about 60% of the time. So I got to get my percentages up a little bit better there. We're going to go to bed. I'm going to take one more shot at least getting the bridge extended a little bit further, maybe one more rung, and then I'm going to hop off and go to the co-op world for a bit. I'm like obsessed with the parry now, so. Alright. So we have a bunch of rock. I'm a little bit bummed that I lost my carve, but it doesn't take much to build another one, so it's fine. Oh, wait. Went the wrong way. That shield looks bad. I like it. Let me... put my ice cream back in the freezer. Melt on me. My daughter likes melted ice cream. She likes it like soup. I don't like that. I don't like it hard, you know, like hard frozen, like a block of ice. I mean, I don't like it that hard. I like it a little soft, but not. It's got to have a little bit of, give you a little bit of resistance, right? Just a little bit, not a whole lot. I mean, that's. I didn't think was that we do the frozen custard. We don't really even eat ice cream anymore. Frozen custard is so much better. Anyway, okay, so let's go see what we can do with this bridge. So now, you know, what really kind of keyed me into me needing to switch things over is that in my world, I could just use the serpent shield to block the abominations and take them out. And it was fairly easy to do that. But then when I was playing on the co-op world, I noticed that I was taking a bunch of damage, even though I was blocking the shots, and I couldn't understand why. And then it kind of clicked. I figured out, oh, I know what's going on. I remember I switched the settings. So even to kill an abomination, I'm going to have to learn how to parry those strikes. Okay. So the trick here is we can't build like guys that build and they're what do I have that for? Ugh, so much trash. You always pick up so much trash in this game. Feather. Feathers are important. And of course I gotta eat again. Dude, you go through food so fast in this game. Okay, so I can't build... It would be nice if you could build the stone up, like, from the top down. But you can't do that. The stone won't stick. You can do it with wood. There it is, okay. But you can't do it with stone. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. So really the only thing that I can do is I have to make this work right, is I have to do it this way. To build like this. Here. 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 Oh, I'm in the way. And here. Like that, right? So I get the right dimensions. And then I just take these out. So you can use build pieces as measuring tools, which I think is kind of an easy way to do that. So you don't have to guess, right? And then for this, because see how tall it is, now, because of that, I can simply do this. I can switch to the top here. I could snap this top to that, to the bridge right here, and it'll put it right in place. It should put it right in place. There we go. See? And then I could just do the same thing here. Boom. And that's how we do the pillars. And we have to do them that way all the way down through there. And then we just put the arches in. Oh, wrong button. Just put the arches in. Get up under there. Yeah, that's tricky. Get under. That's right. Yeah, it looks right. Okay. So yeah, there we go. Second arch. So then what I'm going to do, you see how these are sticking out? I want them to measure exactly. And the only way to do that is because these are on the end, is I have to take the smaller wood pieces. So let's go, I'll show you. The small floor wood pieces and cover here like this, right? Just for now. And then we'll add the big one to the end of that, and we're going to do two, right? The right corner there, like this. And then here, and that's where our next one's going to go. So I'm probably going to take out all this wood flooring eventually, right? Do a mix of say stone and wood. Don't know for sure yet, but yeah. So now we know where we can put the other. So now we've run out of room here. I have to move my stone cutter, because I won't be able to build. pick up everything? Yeah. You always got to check that, man, because it's just nuts. Okay. Then I can just stick the stone cutter here on the edge. Build the stone cutter here. Yeah. And just like this. Just put it right there. I want to put it on the end to end though, because I'm going to take those. It'll be okay there. Put it there. And we'll take the workbench and we'll put it on the other side. So that'll extend, give us the ability to extend our stuff. So I got stone in here too. Oh, look at that. Lovely. There we go. All right, so, and same thing. Now I could put the first arches here, right? Stick it right there. Put one on the other side too there. It's a pretty heavy duty bridge if you think about it. Same there. So these arches are sort of acting like supports in a way. So here's the problem. The problem with being able to I can't just stick these up here opposite now, right? So I can't do this because they'll crumble. They have to attach to stone. So if I do that, boom, it just breaks apart, right? So we have to build the other pylon. And how I'm going to do that is the same way I did before, except for the other way. We'll just build them right next to each other like building blocks, like so, right? Yeah, and then this happens too, right? So it's got to be, you got to have it snap to the bottom so that it snaps to the ground. And to get the right measurement, you got to go here. That should work. No, well, we didn't get that in. We got to get down on there. Yeah, this is tricky. So yeah, this is the problem with working on a gradient, is you have that happens. And you may have to turn off snapping to make it work. So you can do that real easy. So what's really important here is the measurement. So that looks good. Is there a gap there? It is a little off, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Eyeball this is nutty. That probably work right there. Okay. So I think that's as far out as I can go. So now I have to go in the ground from here, right? Just like we did before. Is that close? Is that right? It's a little far, huh? It might not be perfect. That might work. Let me see. I think it's a little bit of a gap there, huh? Yeah, because we're too far on the other one. So this is, yeah, this is what makes this kind of building difficult. However, so I really got to get this up closer, not too close. It will go into the stone too. Like I can push it into the other stone. So I don't want to do that. And I can't snap it. It's really just a matter of, it's a guessing game in a way. And it's hard because like I can't see what I'm matching up to here. It's like really difficult to get that just right. So not only do I have, yeah, it's this is almost impossible to get right, exact. So there's got to be another way. The only thing I can think of is this. I don't know. It's so weird. All right, let me turn snapping back on. Oh. Let's see. How am I gonna do this? Supposed to, yeah, that's a problem. Maybe if I go, let me see. It's all about solving problems, right? Let me see. If I change the snapping to the top, oh, look at this. Wait a minute. Is that? That's really weird. I've got it on auto and it's doing this weird merge thing. What's going on there? Okay, top. So maybe if I can put top here, raise it up just a little bit, right? If it'll go. Ugh, I can't even see it. That looks pretty good. I mean, none of these are going to be here, right? It's only going to be this one. Like if I go top here. Just got to try everything, you know? Oh, wait. Hey, look, it worked. Auto made it work. Alright, and so now we'll snap to the top. Here. Like that. Why is that red? Shouldn't be red. Gotta figure this out. It's tricky. I mean, this is not an easy build. You gotta be patient as a nun, man. Just crazy. Okay, sometimes you just gotta flip it around. Okay. And then what I'm trying to do here, right, is this is the placement. That's where I need to be. That's where I need to be. So then I could take out all the rest of these, and we've got our placement. And what a pain in the butt that is, but it's the only way I know how to do it. But it's lined up perfectly. How about that? This one I just right there, like so, and like that. And we got that side, so we can there, right there. Oh, there we go. That's cool, though. That looks pretty nice. I love it. You see that, hon? The bridge? Huh? That took... It's so hard to get that matched up right. Because of the elevation of the land. So now it's going to be really tricky here because, look, we've already... Oh, you know what I could do? I could fill that in, actually. I should fill that in. Underneath here. Yeah, like that. There we go. Drive that down into the ground. Okay. So... And now we have to go straight across till we get to this one, right? So we match. The problem is we have to go low. You know, this side's going to be much longer than the other, but luckily, just go across. Like so. Okay, there's one. There's the other. And then we just build up. Oh. Now, how does that look? Because looks like it goes above, doesn't it? Alright, so then we have to switch to the top. And match it. Is that on there? That looks like it is. Yeah? There we go. So, yeah, it's going to get even more tricky when we get into the actual water itself. But we can always build some of these to stand on, right? Like so. To build them too. So it's not too bad. Auto, we'll put that right where it needs to be. And right there. Okay. So that's it. I mean, that's essentially how this gets done. And this will happen all the way across the water. A bunch of steps to get us where we are. There we go. Very nice. It's going to look great. When it's done, it's going to look fantastic. You see this side? What I really like about this is that I can... Because I want to build a dock, right? Over here, in this area. And I can build like a little path that kind of goes under the bridge here. That's kind of cool. I love it. Yeah, this is my favorite part. It's like I said, the building is what I'm really into in this game. Is doing that. So, I think my time building here is about up. We're gonna come back and do this on Wednesday. We'll like do everything, right? We'll finish all the building, the bridge, the whole bit. It's all done too. We're gonna do the building on Wednesday. I'm gonna go jump on my co-op server with my buds, and I'll stream from that. It'll be about a little 5-minute intermission, and then we're gonna go take care of that. Anyhow, yep. So this is the bridge. We're gonna finish it up on Wednesday. So thanks for tuning in and hanging out, and we'll see you in about 5 minutes on the co-op server. All right. Peace out.